Pew! Pew! Huh? Ah! Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Grey Goo. Now, this is the new RTS title by Petroglyph Studios, and I've been very lucky to get it a little bit early. So I'm just going to go through and show you some gameplay of Grey Goo. I'm going to be doing the first mission of the campaign. So here we are, back to Hunter's Valley, and we're going to be doing it on normal. So I can also play the introduction for you if you like, so we'll watch that.
Standard Rafa ar Astatu.
Ivariaka Kutri. Ait Sakmira Tukmiri. Astabahi Matira Dura.
Firo Undorirat.
Safiro Esarok. Rotim Tulu.
Sakurata? Sakurataba? Sakuratusa.
Chatralke Dasat.
Tausku da Otos. Tradu Skal. Ekos.
Irimida! Lukidu Libanas! En Himo! Sinja! Tatus Atane Alin! Dulkapani da ene surirtu! Dolopina Karimadat!
Hiri Saruk. Infinran Baka
Iabisu Sinja du Aramalin! Pasuki Mirak du Libanas!
Okay, so that was the introduction to the first mission. So let's begin. Oh. Okay. Wasn't aware it was going to show me the same cutscene.
Alert! I'm at Hunter's Valley with 8 other survivors from the proving grounds. No major injuries. Alert.
Saruk, I'm glad you're okay. Word of the attack has reached the keep. Some of the settlements in the lowlands can't be reached. Communications are amiss. Baz Barker is at Magsky and marshalling crews toward your position, but I've yet to get him on the comms. In the meantime, establish a headquarters in Hunter's Valley. Saruk, are we ready for this? Oh, I'm getting a signal from Barker. Stand by.
Okay, so there we go. Let's enter the battlefield and see what Grey Goo is all about. Now, I have played a little bit of this mission, so I kind of know the basics. It is a very solid and polished RTS. So I'll be showing you the first kind of 20 minutes of the game, and I'll also be live streaming this evening over on my Twitch channel. Probably starting from my usual time, like 7:30 PM GMT. And then we'll kind of get to work on playing a bit more of it. Maybe even do a multiplayer battle or two. Okay, so here we go.
I have Baz Barker on comms.
Sir, I'm sorry. I had to detonate the catalyst at the proving facility.
If this is the Silent Ones, it was a necessary sacrifice. You made the right choice. I need your focus on the outer fields. We must ensure nothing else breaches the keyhole.
Aran Saruk, I'm afraid the loss of the supply yards at the proving grounds has reduced our skycrane capacity in that area. You're going to have limited resources for a while.
We'll make do. Let's get this base operational, then we can scout out what came through the keyhole.
Righto. So, just shut my curtain a little bit there. It's getting a lot of glare. Right. So here is our headquarters, and we'll start off by building a refinery, which we stick there.
Beginning construction.
And then once that's built, you basically get a extractor to place over your resource module here.
Construction.
And then that's how you get the resource rate and resource collected.
Complete.
And then once that's built, we can go on to a silo, which increases our resource cap, unlocks economy-related upgrades.
Beginning construction. Extractor complete.
And then we can get onto a factory as well and start building some ground units. So as you can see, our resource is dropping at the moment because it was on a minus per second resource rate, but now it's growing again. I do like the little animations where they're constructing the buildings. Okay, so that's the silo almost built.
Silo.
There we go, and as you can see, our resources collected have increased.
We need to find room to expand.
Okay.
Unit in production.
You can get commandos, however they are, I found, quite a little bit weak on this level. But they are quite good for garrisoning walls when you are able to build walls. And later on we'll be able to unlock the other units. Okay, so if I get another factory, then we can start recruiting double the troops
Ready. Unit in
and start exploring the area. But my first game that I actually played with Petroglyph was Empire at War. I think that might have been their first game. I'm not sure. Don't kind of take that as true.
Hostiles spotted.
But it was a very I absolutely loved Empire at War.
Factory complete. Unit ready. Unit in production.
Okay. So once we build up a few more of these, I will probably build a few commandos just to kind of show you. Oh, I can't, because each factory can recruit up to 4 units. Okay, so you can swivel that. I think that's using the number 7.
Unit ready.
Woo.
Unit in production.
Okay, but I'm quite happy kind of just keeping it as is like that. It's fine to look around at. Okay, so we'll march over here. We'll go towards this ledge, and one of the features they have is elevation. So once your unit goes to the edge here, so I can fire down on them, but they are unable to fire up on me until they actually kind of turn around and look up. So I have the advantage there.
Unit ready.
So let's start getting some
Unit in
commandos.
production. Unit ready.
Give me the word. For the keep, I'll be
Okay.
stalking.
And we'll assemble a little second force back at base.
Move out.
Start to fire at the enemy
Forces are
again.
retreating. They may be hiding in that brush. Clean kill.
Okay, so brush is another kind of camouflage tactic. You can only really fire in
Check.
Unit ready.
once you're actually in the brush, however they can fire out onto you.
Unit ready.
Coordinate fire. Very nice.
Unit under attack.
Okay, so let's send these guys down here as well.
Run them down. All units, this way.
But from what I can tell, this is probably a really accessible RTS,
Right behind. Direction orders. Confirming assistance.
and I will definitely continue to play it after its release.
Unit ready. Unit in production. Unit
So I kind of hope that it does come
Coordinate
quite
on
popular, because
target.
it is really solid.
Will assist. That catalyst vent
Okay.
is blocked by a solid plug. We can destroy it to make room for an extractor.
So we're going to build a new outpost here, and then any units that get recruited,
Unit
I'm going to
ready.
put their waypoint as
Unit
here.
in production. Unit ready.
Dog it down.
Okay.
Stalker awaiting instruct. Stalker ready to run them down.
Just building a little small hub here, a little outpost for us to venture further on in.
Stalker, you have a target.
So I think I've probably got some commandos here. So there you go. There's the little commando. It's got a
Small
huge
hub
gun.
Complete.
There we go. There's some more of them. So in the small hub, we're going to build another refinery, which will then in turn allow us to have one of those. And then I'm also going to build, let's see what other structures we can get. We can get a medium hub as well. So they have the advantage where you can build hubs anywhere, really.
Well done. With the extra resources from that refinery, we can increase our production.
So I'm mainly going to focus on a
That
factory
seems to
though.
be an unarmed air scout, but there may be other aircraft around. We'll need to avoid them for now, until we can find some tech attachments.
Extractor complete. Unit under attack.
Okay, so that's just an unmanned scout craft going over our base there as well. So let's advance towards
This way,
the wall.
for the keep. Focus
Let's try and
fire.
punch through it.
Target, I'll be stalking. Group, attack. Group attack, confirmation.
Factory complete.
Okay,
Unit in production.
Sam will get them to assemble there.
I'm here. Group,
But we've made a breach, so that's all we need to really worry about.
new direction orders. Let's run them down.
Okay, they're showing a bit of
Behind you.
having trouble getting through.
This way.
Unit under attack.
Looks like an old outpost. Maybe we
Okay,
can
so they have quite a large cannon there.
confirming assist.
I think that's a tank.
Unit
A
ready.
howitzer, yeah.
Unit
You can see the devastation that
Coordinate fire.
that unit is wrecking upon my men.
This outpost has a tank deck attachment. If we construct a factory here, we'll be able to get some predators on the field. Group, attack.
Okay, so here, in the large hub, we are going to get a, as he said,
Unit under
we'll get a
attack.
factory.
That should do it. We'll need to repair these structures. If we're attacked again, they won't last long like this. Yes. Group attack.
And at the minute, my men are starting to struggle, so we'll actually send some more troops down.
Waiting instruct.
Now, I should say, I'm really not the best at RTSs, but I'm not completely incompetent.
Unit in production.
And as you can see, I can actually garrison a little unit up there. I'm not sure I can do that for that one.
Run them down.
Or maybe I can.
Unit
Let's have a
ready.
look.
Unit in production.
No. But hear me, he can garrison up that little wall there, which is pretty cool. We do need to also repair our structure.
Unit under attack.
And you can see what we need to start.
Taking fire. I'm
So
almost
we've gone to heavy
offline.
units or structures. Okay,
Unit ready. Unit in production.
right. There is another resource pool there, so I'll get another refinery.
Unit ready. Unit in production. Beginning construction.
Has to be in my line of sight, though.
Move out. Stalker, you have a target?
Okay, so I will actually repair the structure now.
Repair. Refinery complete.
Repair everything I can.
Unit ready. Unit
Right,
in
so-
production.
The refinery.
Unit under attack. Beginning construction.
There we go.
On the move.
Unit ready.
New direction orders. Right behind
Unit in production. Unit ready.
So they are starting to repair themselves.
Structure complete.
The large hub is almost repaired though, which is great. And now we can start getting predators, which are the tanks,
Unit in production.
or our kind of largest.
Destroyed. Unit
And then we
under
can also
attack.
get an air attachment.
Beginning construction.
And I'll probably build a couple of silos as well.
Beginning construction.
And we'll get another factory actually.
Constructing.
Stalker, check. Moving on.
Ah,
Unit
wrong
under
button.
attack.
Ah, wrong button. I had the wrong building selected there.
Tell me where to aim.
Air attachment.
Those predators should make short work of the enemy units we've seen so far.
Un-
Apart from the
factory
tanks.
Complete.
Those tanks are quite beastly. As you can see, they've got another tank.
Rolling out. Coordinate fire. Let's run them down.
Or howitzers.
Coordinate on target.
Quite weak to fire though, so that they're powerful at a distance.
Commander ready.
Okay, so why can't we get the air unit? Oh, there is. Sorry.
Unit in production. Unit ready. Unit in production.
Okay. And then we can still build more of these if we need to. So I'm just going to amass a pretty huge army before I choose to advance, because we're almost at the end of the level, and their enemy base will be up here. So while the first level is just quite, you know, a basic, quite a basic level, it is introducing you to all the functions it has. So we have the anti-aircraft. There we are.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Outcome. We're pumping out more now. There we are. So we'll build a few more of those. Just wait for another minute or two just to assemble all of our forces.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
But the beta, which are these guys, they do seem to have the flexibility to build bases wherever they want to. So that is really good. You can just, so if I really wanted to, I could just oh.
Unit ready. Unit
So I could just build a medium hub. Basically anywhere that I wished. Although that's showing you there. It doesn't have the space. So, you know, you can build a small hub and kind of create a huge base kind of around here and just build up.
Loaded and ready.
At the moment though, I am quite vulnerable to the howitzer. So I'm actually going to send this force forward now.
Clearing the field. Fire at will.
Unit under attack.
Predators go. Covering you.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
We found the enemy base.
Okay, so here we go. They've amassed a little bit of a force. Hopefully we can take out the
Move and attack.
anti-heavy sentinel.
Doggers down. Not today.
Try and take out their refinery.
Group to attack. Assisting.
I imagine they probably will have some more turrets around the place.
Done. Formation. We move.
Unit under attack.
Let's form up.
There we go, another anti-heavy sentinel.
Unit ready.
So we'll send these guys up as well.
Unit ready.
Form up. Move. Easy enough. Yes.
It's a silo.
Let's clear
Got another sentinel.
Unit under attack.
Stalker needs assistance. I'm ready. I'm hit. Clean kill. On my target.
Let's try and take out the factory.
Will assist.
Unit under attack.
Oh, they've got another anti-heavy sentinel. Take that out. Good.
Fire at will. Confirmed.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Ready for the go. What next?
Unit under attack.
I'm a wreck.
Okay, so let's take out the core here.
Predator take
Oh, they built another anti-heavy sentinel. Okay,
ready to go.
Unit
that's
under
taken out.
Let's hunt. Move and attack. Ready to go. Let's ride.
Okay, let's take out the refinery they also have. Not that they can do much. No. And that's pretty much everything destroyed. And that should be the first mission done. So that's my little first look at Grey Goo. If that's of interest to you, then I'll leave a Steam link in the description if I remember. So remember to come and watch the live stream this evening. And until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.
There must be more of the silent ones.
So it would seem. There are reports of landing craft throughout the region.
They'll attack our settlements, won't they?